ladies and gentlemen. I knew eventually many of these essential jobs were going to have to end up closing because of an outbreak of COVID 19. Now, we already saw it in the meat packing plants in the country. And now we have the first United States Post Office. This one is hit so bad they had to close in Colorado. And this came out on the denverchannel.com, May 22nd, 2020. Sorry about that. Okay, so a U.S. Postal Service facility that handles mail for all of Colorado and Wyoming was ordered closed Thursday by the city of Denver due to an outbreak of the novel coronavirus inside its premises. The USPS distribution center at 7550 East 53rd Place was found to have at least 5 confirmed cases of the new virus by the state of Colorado, according to information provided by Denver 7 Thursday evening. The order to close comes a day after the Denver Department of Public Health and Environment visited the distribution facility, in which minimal observations were made by city health investigators, who alleged the distribution center did not grant them full access and refused to provide vital information during their visit to the site. The area investigators were able to make observations from was a small public-facing space in comparison to the entire distribution warehouse buildings, Denver officials said Thursday. In the general public, post stations with 3 employees assisting customers with proper face coverings and plastic curtains separating each employee, checkout station, and the public health order notice. City officials said the distribution facility must meet the following requirements before they're allowed to operate. The facility must be completely disinfected with an approved COVID-19 disinfectant. Measures to control the spread of COVID-19 are implemented. Submit plans and procedures of how the distribution center will implement COVID-19 control measures to the DDPHE in writing. City officials said, even after all that's done, approval for reopening will only be granted by DDPHE representative. We strongly disagree with the Denver public health order, which was made without a visual verification, without advanced coordination with the team of postal employees working on these issues with Denver public health, and without understanding of the Postal Service substantial ongoing efforts to protect its employees and the public, said a USPS Colorado spokesperson in response. I tell you what, that's a load of bullshit. Even around here where I am, that's one of the number one complaints, that many of these people that work for the government, they don't even want to give them PPE. So if they need any kind of personal protection, mask, gloves, or anything, they have to bring it and provide it themselves. The spokesperson also argued that shutting down the distribution center has the potential to impact stimulus checks, prescription medication, personal correspondence, and vital goods delivered to a combined population of 6.5 million people in both Colorado and Wyoming. We are meeting all CDC and federal guidelines for COVID-19. USPS is an essential service, the USPS Colorado official said in a tweet. And the tweet went out on May 21st, 2020 at 7:15 p.m. A spokesperson told Denver 7 they plan to remain open despite the order. In a statement late Thursday evening, Denver's Joint Information Center said the order to close the facility was a last resort for the city to get the facility management's attention and secure public health compliance during a pandemic. It certainly is not our intent to halt the delivery of mail or shut down an essential federal facility. JIC spokesperson said in a statement, DDPHE and the city's attorney are committed to resolving these concerns with federal authorities quickly. You know what? You can only do so much. It's a matter of time before even the essential businesses will be impacted by this thing. I don't know why anybody would think it wouldn't, you know? And those of you that are waiting for stimulus checks, try to get direct deposit the next time if it's possible for you to get it. That would probably be your best way of getting that. And people on medication, you may have to just look for an alternative way to get your meds other than getting it through the mail. I mean, look, you're going to have to stay at least 10 steps ahead when it comes down to a lot of these things. You know, it's a shame at how many things have been impacted by COVID-19, and we're going to see these kind of things in the future. You know, no matter how hard they try to keep these essential businesses open, you can only keep them open as long as your employees are not really sick. But once they start getting sick, it is kind of counterproductive for you to fight to keep facilities open when that thing is spreading, from one employee to the next. And I can tell you, when I go in our post office, those folks are not sitting far apart from each other. When you go up to that counter, they're close together and they're walking past each other and talking to each other, walking back and forth from the back and coming back up to the front counter. How do they not get it? It's impossible. But y'all, please tell me what you think about this U.S. Postal Service distribution facility having to close because of COVID-19. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.